Barbados, make some noise right now. No, come again. All those who are not from Barbados, make some noise right now. So we want to welcome you to your second home. Your second home. All those from Barbados, make some noise right now. That is not true. Somebody from Barbados, make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. So this song is about life. It's about just enjoying it. So run it for me.
Do you ever feel like bills could kill and money in your hand in real? Well, it cannot take my life. No, it cannot take my life.
It's just a sight to sight.
We hook up on the highway with food and plenty drink. All together. We plan on going whole day, music, no time to think. All together now. And when we start to rumble, it's rumble all the way. All together. We ain't fighting nobody. Somebody give me the last. This way, come on. Sa, Massy. Drink your drink. Sa, Massy. Hold your gas. Sa, Massy. Drink your drink. Sa, Massy. Hold your gas. Sa, Massy. Drink your drink. Sa, Massy. When you're born. Sa, Massy. Drink your drink. Foundation.
bad for the very first time. I bought a heavy. This road is mine.
Everybody know. Don't find the ground now. 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 I love you like a brother from another mother. Don't you know you are my sister? Related by child. We see I and I together like birds of a feather. Ride up the sun together. We'll lose our trust. And no matter what they can do between we, no time at all. We help each other up if we should fall. And if any time that you need somebody, pick up the phone, you know who to call. Stronger than any foundation. All of we are foundation. And they can't break it, never. They can mash up with formation.
Come down from my highway, walk up. Come down from my highway, parking and stop. First time on my highway, walk up. Enjoy by my highway, parking and stop.
Don't find the ground now. 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 Stronger than any foundation. All of the foundation. And they can't break it, never. They can mash up with formation. I for you, you for I. Hail up your right and I and tell them, yes I, you're cool, yeah man, bless I. I got you, say reply. Hail up your money fire and tell them, yes I, you're cool, yeah man, bless.
Rastafari, Baroja, more creator of rhythm and tempo, master of this week calypso.
Foundation,
Rastafari, Baroja, more creator, rhythm and tempo, master of this week calypso.
foundation. Don't find the ground now. 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 I love you like a brother from another mother. Don't you know you are my sister? Related by child. We see I and I together like birds of a feather. Ride up the sun together. We'll lose our trust. And no matter what they can do between we, no time at all. We help each other up if we should fall. And if any time that you need somebody, pick up the phone, you know who to call. Here we go. Stronger than any foundation. All of we are foundation. And they can't break it, never. They can mash up with formation.
This road is mine.
This road is mine.
And that's all I.
And that's all I.
From top to bottom, till the day I die.
Foundation.
Bad for the very first time. I bow here heavy. This road is mine.
Everybody know. Don't find the ground now. 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 That's a Louis Woodford. Than any foundation. All of we are foundation. And they can't break it, never. They can mash up with formation. Stronger than any foundation. All of we are foundation. And they can't break it, never. They can mash up with formation. I for you, you for I. Hail up your right and I and tell them, yes I, you're cool, yeah man, bless I. I got you, say reply. Hail up your money fire and tell them, yes I, you're cool, yeah man, bless. Everybody know. Don't find the ground now. 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 Foundation.
Somebody make some noise from the top.
Are you ready? Jump with me. Look at Yardy. Everybody know. Hands in the air now. 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 Everybody hands in the air now. Flags in the air now. Hands in the air now. Stronger than
walk, she waist. Cigarette in hand, she jump, she waist. This girl, she never shake like Shango. When she dip and go down, every man go. She bend like bamboo. Every man she sweet like mango. When she dip and she dip and she dip and she go low, 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 low. She have a damn sweet and guava jelly. That girl could wine, she don't want no company. That girl could wine, that girl could wine, wine. That girl could wine, wine. That
And welcome back, where we are at that time of the afternoon, the 80th running of the Barbados Derby, the 35th consecutive year of sponsorship by Massy United Insurance Company Limited. And they competed for a purse of $103,350. And this field includes 11 of the best West Indian bred 3-year-olds at allotted weights. There is no apprentice allowance into the running of this race. Number 1 is Sparkle, ridden by Raheem Thorpe, 119 pounds. She wears blinkers and a tongue tie. In 4 outings, she's yet to win, and she has just a solitary 4th place to show. Number 2, Naomi, the leading 2-year-old in 2018. Ridden by Gerald Beckles, 119 pounds. She has the impeccable record of 3 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3 from 6 outings. Number 3, Fantastic Francis. Her equipment, a tongue tie and a nasal dilator. She is ridden by Delana Lopez and takes 119 pounds. She has 2 victories sprinting, 2 seconds also sprinting from 7 tries. As a matter of fact, there is 2 pounds overweight on horse number 3, Fantastic Francis, which will go to post at 121 pounds. Breeder Stakes winner horse number 4, Mari Oro, ridden by Anthony Perch, 119 pounds. For this engagement, this is her 14th start. She's won 5, 3 seconds, 1/3 and 2/4. Go Frankie is horse number 5, a solitary win, a solitary 3rd, a pair of 4ths, and he has started 6 times, ridden by Afri Ward, 124 pounds. Horse number 5, Defiant David, will look to defy the odds as he seeks win number 4 in succession. He's won 3, number 6, sorry. He's won 3, 1/3, 1/4. This is start number 6. He's ridden by Antonio Bishop, one of 2 jockeys in this field that have won the Derby previously. Their weight is 124 pounds. Horse number 7, Nzinga. Blinkers and a nasal dilated equipment. Enrico Prescott is on board. He seeks win number 4 on the card. 119 pounds. She has a 1570 meters win against her name. 2 seconds, 2/3, 3/4, always consistent. This is start number 15. Number 8, Time After Time. Lester Edwards is up, 119 pounds. He seeks win number 3 on the card. She's won 1. She's been second on 1 occasion. She's been 3rd twice. This is start number 9. If you're looking for a superstar, try Sydney the Superstar, horse number 9. Now owned by Mr. Toko Man. A tongue tie and a nasal dilated equipment. A solitary win. A solitary 4th place effort. And she has made 7 track appearances. Over the page. If you like money, this is the one they will all have to beat. Presently on the board at 2-1, but she goes by the name of 17 million US. She's ridden by the 8 times champion jockey of Barbados, Anderson Trotman, one of 2 jockeys in the race to win the Derby. Like Bishop, he's won it 3 times. Her record stands at 3 wins, including the Midsummer Creole Classic, the 2nd jewel of the Barbados Triple Crown. 2 seconds, 3/3, 8/4. This is start number 12. Good Vibration is horse number 11. Champion jockey Rashid Hughes is up, 119 pounds. Impeccable form of 4 wins, 5 seconds, 1/3. This is start number 12. This race offers Parry, Forecast, Trifecta, Superfecta. It's the first leg of the 2nd daily double. Races 8 into race 9. It's the 4th leg of the pick 4, the final leg. And it's the 5th leg, the penultimate leg of the pick 6. Rashawn, I'm going to go with horse number 11. I'm just going against the run of play, since I believe these horses are trading punches. You win 1, I win 1, and somebody else win 1. So my win is going to come from Good Vibration. I think she's due a victory by happy memories out of Rebound or Rashid Hughes. He stepped up to the plate when he answered the bell unexpectedly by winning the Gold Cup this year. This could be his moment. My winner Number 11, good vibration for Sir Charles Williams. Trainer Andrew Nunez, who's going after his 4th Barbados Derby win. On my second line, I'm going to go where the money is, 17 million US. Mind you, who wins here gets 60% of $103,000, $350. She was an impressive winner of the second jewel, the Midsummer Classic. She'll be hard to peg back, but I'm going against the runner play. She falls on my second line. On my third line, I'm going to defy logic, and I'm going to go for Defiant David. A generous offer of 72, having not raced with the principals. He comes in here in terrific form, 3 straight. He stretches out to 2,000 meters for the first time. He gets a rider change as his customary winning rider, Rashid Hughes, opts to stay with good vibration, and Antonio Bishop picks up a chance ride. To round out my 4, I'm going to take horse number 5, Go Frankie. There's been a whisper for this one. Presently on the board at 4-1 by Aristodemus out of Stream Kid. Has been 3rd and 4th in the 2 legs of the first 2 jewels of the Triple Crown. Time will tell. 11-10, 6 and 5. What say you?
I have to agree where you're saying everybody's been trading punches. And you say good vibrations, Jewel 1, and I picked her in her last 6 starts. And it seems like I'm married to this filly because number 11, good vibration, is going to be my pick as well. Last time out in the Midsummer, she may have gone for home too early, in my opinion, making the second last move where 17 million US was able to capitalize late. I'm going to take good vibration for the 7th consecutive time. On my second line, I'm going to take number 5, Go Frankie. Goes here for Robert Pierce and Melrose Racing. In his last 2 9-furlong efforts, he was the last horse out of the gates, and by the time they were in front of the stands, he was up on the pace. I think a more patient after reward in the saddle aboard Go Frankie can yield a different result. On my third line, I'm going to take number 10, 17 million US, who won the Midsummer. This filly was showing inclinations that she didn't want to go further than 1,570 meters, but a step up in trip and a change in tactics saw 17 million US being our Midsummer winner. I thought that she started a perfect trip there in the second jewel of the Triple Crown, and I think here at the price she's at, she's worth taking a shot against, but I do respect her. And it's the Derby. Everybody's going to want to show, and rather than picking the obvious 4, I'm going to go for a 21-1 long shot to round out my superfecta. And I want to take number 9, Sydney is a Superstar. Janak out of Sam Saver, the Nosferatu mare. This is the Derby pedigree top and bottom. She's only had 1 win to go with 7 starts. But I like the change, I guess. The blinkers come off. Daniel stays aboard, 119 pounds. And in the paddock, she won me. She was on her toes, very keyed in, again, very well bred for this race that we have here, the creme de la creme. And her form in the Midsummer and other top class sophomore races, she hasn't really shown much. But again, the blinkers come off, and I'm going to be inclined to take a shot with this pedigree at 21-1. So it's the Derby, the final leg of the Triple Crown, 11, 5, 10, and 9. Good luck, and join us back for the finale.
Good afternoon, studios. We're ready for you here at the Garrison for the Massy United Insurance Barbados Derby. Thank you and welcome back to the Garrison Savannah. The horses are milling around behind the starting gate for race number 8, the feature race on the day's card, the Massy United Insurance Barbados Derby, Grade 1 Barbados for West Indian bred 3-year-olds, and it's the 80th edition of the Barbados Derby, and we have a full field going to post. Almost, it's 11 entered, all will face starter Mark Batson, and number 1 is Sparkle. Raheem Thorpe gets his first Derby ride, the apprentice, at 119 pounds, and she's presently a long shot at 37-1. Number 2 is Naomi. This is partnered this afternoon by Jarrell Beckles with 119 pounds, and the board changes just as I need her odds. However, at 53-1 is horse number 3, Fantastic Princess. Naomi is at 14-1. 53 to 1 for number 3, Fantastic Pro Francis. Delano Lopez has the leg up, the weight 119 pounds. Mario Aurora is partnered by Antonio Perch with 119 pounds for Luther G. Miller and is presently in at 5 to 1. Go Frankie is horse number 5 in at 4 to 1. This Robbie Pierce trainee is ridden by Afri Ward, takes 124 pounds to post. Number 6 is Defiant David. Has been on a win streak, looking for 4 in a row, steps up in distance, some will say steps up in class. Has Antonio Bishop aboard, the weight 124 pounds. And Defiant David is in at 7 to 2. 23 to 1 for number 7, Nzinga. Enrico Prescott gets his first Derby ride for trainer Raphael Green, 119 pounds the weight. Number 7, Nzinga, is in at 22 to 1. 25 to 1 for number 8, Time After Time. Lester Edwards is aboard for trainer Eddie Bell, takes 119. And this one is in at long odds of 25 to 1. 23 to 1, also long odds, is Sydney is a Superstar. Eric Daniel, the apprentice, is aboard. Number 9, Sydney is a Superstar. Daniel 119 in at 23 to 1. 5 to 2 for number 10, 17 million US. There's a lot of anxious and anxiety around this one. A lot of high expectations. Anderson, Tom Trotman, the veteran, is aboard, 119 pounds. And the favorite in at 2 to 1 is Good Vibration. Rashid Hughes is aboard, 119 pounds to weight. So that's the field of 11 to face the starter Mark Batson for the Derby. And if you look at the form in here, well, we're going to start with the favorite, Good Vibration. 1 bad run in career. And that occasion was severely hampered and pretty much pulled up. Other than that, her form is almost flawless. 17 million US, the second choice in the better winner. Last time out, that was in the Midsummer Classic. On that occasion, was chased home by Good Vibration. And a lot of people have high expectations for this daughter of Eagles Peak. Getting some support in the betting as well here is Go Frankie. Was third behind 17 million US and Good Vibration. After Reward returns to ride, and with a good shot, a lot of people will be quite happy to see the son of Aristodemus perform at the top. Mario Roar, horse number 4. She has been in good form throughout her career. I cannot really say she's only had 1 bad run, and that is when her saddle slipped. She was 4th behind 17 million US and Good Vibration. However, just remember, she also won the Breeders' Race earlier this year, defeating some of these same horses that are in here as well. Of the others, Naomi, when she was the one to draw first blood, has been under a bit of cloud, had some issues, but she returns to racing. Jarrell Beckles is aboard. He also is returning to racing after quite a bit of injuries. And if this one can retain the form it had going into the early part of the year, the early classics, could be a very, very interesting performer. Fantastic Francis, expect this one to go to the front end. Stamina will be the question mark for this one. Sparkle, really and truly a maiden, taking on the Derby field, has doing well better than 4th lifetime. This one will need to run off her skin this afternoon. Defiant David has been in ripping form, looking for 4 straight, stretching out, however, for the first time beyond a mile. Question marks on stamina there. Nzinga, who handed in her maiden certificate over 1,570 meters with Enrico Prescott. He's aboard again this afternoon, this chestnut daughter of Janat. There's no doubt in my mind she'll stay the trip. The question is, does she have the class to win this afternoon? However, trainer Raphael Green, some guys and a gal, and Enrico Prescott all looking for the Derby chances this afternoon, and we wish them the best of luck. Time After Time has a win out of 8 starts. And that win was over 1,100 meters, has been tested over 1,570. Question mark on stamina for this one as well. As we take a look down to the start, you can see they're trying now, it looks like, with Go Frankie. As we have a little bit of a tangle here with cables, and yes, it's Go Frankie who's being brought forward. Sydney is a superstar. What has he done? Well, he has had one win from 7 outings, but that was against maidens over 1,570 meters, tried twice at 1,800 meters, behind the likes of Mary Rowe at 70 million US. We need to have a big run this afternoon. So that's the feel for the 80th running of the Barbados Derby. Of course, we got to thank Massy United Insurance for once again sponsoring our Premier 3-Year Classic. There will be no Triple Crown winner this year. That we already have it ascertained, as we have had different winners for the Guineas and the Midsummer Classic. As we take a look down, it's still outside the 17 million US. She's a bit lathered up, but looks very, very good. Saw her this morning in the paddock. She walking around, she looked absolutely like she was jumping out of her skin. I would not be surprised if she ran a cracker this afternoon. Good vibration still outside. One of the favorites still outside walking around as well. And the interesting thing is talking with Andrew Nunes, the trainer of Good Vibration. So when the draw came out, he was quite happy because his success in the Derby have all been outside draws, and he is quite happy to be out there where he doesn't have to worry about horses coming across and cutting him off. Well, they've just got 3 more left to load, and the voice
Be flicking in the distance. The red flag is raised and the gates are open. Fantastic Francis is the first to show, followed by Defiant David. On the inside, we find Nzinga, and on the inside of Nzinga is Mari Oro, followed by 7 Sydney's a Superstar, time after time. On the inside, the returning Naomi has the favorite, that's 17 million US for company, followed by Go Frankie, and the back mark at this stage is number 1, John Sparkle. As they race towards the mile marker, and it is Fantastic Francis who's opened off by 5. In second position is Defiant David, followed by Mari Oro on the inside in 4th. That one is Nzinga towards the outside. Sydney's a Superstar. Down along the rail we get time after time Naomi. And then there is Sydney's a then that one comes 17 million US. Go Frankie just moving it towards the outside. Sparkle coming around horses. And on the inside of 17 million US you get Go Frankie. The half mile in 50 flat, they go through the paddock bend. Fantastic Francis, handily held by Delana Lopez in second position on the inside. Defiant David towards the outside. Marty Oro and Antonio Perch takes closer order. Nzinga is in the prime position, so too is time after time. Good vibration ranges up on the outside or the inside. Naomi towards the outside, you get Sparkle. Then there is Go Frankie on the inside towards going past. Go Frankie is now 17 million US. The back marker is Sydney's a Superstar, 6 furlongs and 1, 17 and 3. They go through the far turn for the final time. And that lead of 5 lengths by Fantastic Francis comes back to nothing more than a length, than a neck really. On the outside is Mari Oro, is really setting up nicely. Coming into a hot position on the outside now, going through to pick it up. It is Nzinga. We've had a wonderful horse race at this stage. Quarter mile left to travel, and it is Nzinga who show on the outside and picks it up towards the outside. You can see that one is 17 million US. Mari Oro is trying once again, but the turn for home. It is some guys and a gal. Nzinga in front by a length towards the outside. Naomi is trying. Nzinga has the ascendancy. Deep stretch, 75 meters from the word. Nzinga, this is going to be a wonderful upset. Nzinga at 25 to 1 wins the Derby from Naomi. Then there's Good Vibration, 17 million US. Go Frankie, time after time. Sydney's a Superstar, followed by Mari Oro, Sparkle, Fantastic Francis, and Defiant David. They stop the clock in 2:11 and 3. Congratulations to some guys and a gal. Nzinga wins the Derby, and many congratulations to Enrico Busboy Prescott. 4 wins on the day, including his very first win in the 80th running of the Barbados Derby, the 35th year of sponsorship by Massy United Insurance Company Limited. Congratulations, we'll be back in a moment.
Okay, studios, we're ready for you at the Garrison. Horses do not watch the tote board. They don't know who owns them. They don't care who's on their back. They don't care who's the trainer. And it's lovely to see this scene as we look down. Nzinga, horse number 7, the winner of the 80th running of the Barbados Derby, being led by some guys and a gal, along with trainer Raphael Green. Enrico Prescott, the bus boy, in his first ever Derby ride, wins it at 25-1. What an upset. What a performance. What a great run. And congratulations to all concerned, especially since we all know one of them includes our boy, Neil Gills, the Spotty. And of course, down there, he's joined by Rodney and Tams, and they are often here with us in the commentary box, helping us out, hanging out after races and so on, and it's so great. And of course, we can't forget Bert, the stakes horse, never a claimer. Congratulations to them. Lyndon, I must also tell you, great call for the Derby.
Thanks very much, Dean. And I want to offer my congratulations to some guys and a gal. And for those of you who are wondering, the gal is the lady who's flaunting the white, Dean, what do you call it? Help me here.
Shawl, I guess.
A white shawl. That's the gal.
White knitted top.
Congratulations to Rodney. And they came prepared for this because if you notice that 3 of the owners, which are 5 of them, have on suits.
The man
and
came.
Our good friend Spot came to the box without a suit. Trainer Raphael Green was walking about without a suit. Rodney was downstairs
without a suit. But as soon as they got about 2 furlongs out, I think they started reaching for the jackets.
Well, I thought that there was trouble in this race when I looked at the 5 furlong marker and I saw Nzinga sitting at 4. I knew that once she went through this run, that was going to be trouble galore. She would stay the trip, and as I said, you have to give full kudos to this combination. Raphael Green, this is his biggest win. Wonderful training feat. The whole entourage, they're usually at races every given day. And I don't think that you can get a better winner than the Derby. It's a massive upset. And I also want to say congratulations to a very good friend of mine, a guy by the name of Archie, or Wesley, whoever you want to call him. Since last year, he said to Burnham Durham, this horse, Nzinga, will win the Derby. And that had nothing to do with what Naomi was doing, nothing to do with what Far From Over was doing, all the principles, you name it. And here it is. The further they went, the comfortable she was. She got settled. I thought that at the press conference, Raphael spoke extremely well about how this horse was training leading up to the race. He said, quite rightfully, she's not quite up there with the principles, but she hasn't been far off them. And she's been placed with them consistently. She would get to settle.
But the other thing about her is this, you know, she tended to fall asleep in her races and then be left with a lot to do. However, because of the extra distance, the falling to sleep factor was taken out of it, I think, as well as the fact that they were going at such a good clip. And she really, from about 3 furlongs out, I pretty much was confident that it was going to be her to get, whoever beat her would have had to run off their skin because she was going clearly best of all. And what a performance. And really is one of the things that we love in racing. It shows you don't have to be they have the deepest pockets to have the best success. Congratulations to all.
And Raphael would have also spoken about syndicating horses, and hence the reason why he has bred several horses, and this is one of the horses that he syndicated. He also had a second today with Azam, who's also syndicated. Not as deep a syndicate as this one, but this has to be the pinnacle of their racing career. And for this syndicate to only be formed last year.
Oh yeah, this is instant success.
Success instant. If you look downstairs, there's all smiles, a crowd of posse. You'll see everybody that there on the highway. You know, and I also want to make mention of this young man who went to school at St. Michael's. This is Enrico Busboy Prescott. He's very bright. He's an educated fella. After the Midsummer Classic, he came back and said, I want this ride in the Derby. He didn't look for another ride. You know, he's been on top of his game. Yeah. Obviously, he would be the go-to jockey with the apprentices having gotten at least 5 or 6 rides here in this Derby. You know, and he made it his business. He's going to stick to Nzinga. He stuck to the task. I was teasing Rodney earlier today, usually on a big day, and a jockey wins 3 and 4 early, then the big one slips. You know, but he had nothing to lose here because he went in as an underdog at 25-1 last seen on the board. And I think that this would do his confidence the world of good. He gets a straight hand from his teacher, his mentor, Papa Mickey
Oh,
Thompson.
Lord, well, we would never hear the end
so
of
you
that.
know,
You're not going to hear the end of that.
They're locked away for the Massy United Insurance Barbados Derby. Any moment the light will be flickering in the distance. The red flag is raised and the gates are open. Fantastic Francis is the first to show, followed by Defiant David. On the inside, we find Nzinga, and on the inside of Nzinga is Mari Oro, followed by 7 Sydney's a Superstar, time after time. On the inside, the returning Naomi has the favorite. That's 17 million US for company, followed by Go Frankie, and the back mark at this stage is number 1, John Sparkle. As they race towards the mile marker, and it is Fantastic Francis who's opened off by 5. In second position is Defiant David, followed by Mari Oro on the inside in 4th. That one is Nzinga towards the outside. Sydney's a Superstar. Down along the rail, we get time after time Naomi. And then there is Sydney's a super. Sorry, then that one comes 17 million US. Go Frankie, just moving it towards the outside. Sparkle coming around horses. And on the inside of 17 million US, you get Go Frankie. The half mile in 50 flat, they go through the paddock bend. Fantastic Francis, handily held by Delana Lopez in second position on the inside. Defiant David towards the outside. Marty Oro and Antonio Perch takes closer order. Nzinga is in the prime position. So too is time after time. Good vibration ranges up on the outside. On the inside, Naomi. Towards the outside, you get Sparkle. Then there is Go Frankie on the inside. Towards going past Go Frankie is now 17 million US. The back marker is Sydney's a Superstar. 6 furlongs and 1, 17 and 3. They go through the far turn for the final time. And that lead of 5 lengths by Fantastic Francis comes back to nothing more than a length, than a neck really. On the outside is Mari Oro. Is really setting up nicely. Coming into hot position on the outside now, going through to pick it up. It is Nzinga. We've had a wonderful horse race at this stage. Quarter mile left to travel, and it is Nzinga who show on the outside and picks it up towards the outside. You can see that one is 17 million US. Murray Oro's trying once again, but the turn for home. It is some guys and a gal. Nzinga in front by a length towards the outside. Naomi's trying. Nzinga has the ascendancy. Deep stretch, 75 meters from the wire. Nzinga, this is going to be a wonderful upset. Nzinga at 25 to 1 wins the Derby from Naomi. Then there's good vibration. 17 million US. Go Frankie, time after time. Sydney's a Superstar, followed by Marie Oro, Sparkle, Fantastic Francis, and Defiant David. They stop the clock in 2:11 and 3. Congratulations to some guys and a gal. Nzinga wins the Derby, and many congratulations to Enrico Busboy Prescott. 4 wins on the day, including his very first win in the 80th running of the Barbados Derby, the 35th year of sponsorship by Massy United Insurance Company Limited. Congratulations. We'll be back in a moment.